The best middleweight in the world was crowned this past weekend.
Yeah.
Give some respect to the dream catcher, Gegard Mousasi.
Gegard, I'm gonna pull it back from last. Gegard, I'm gonna pull it back from last week because I don't think I really disrespected him.
You did it.
I just thought it was gonna be a closer contest than what we saw.
Yes.
And clearly it was not a close contest. I mean, Gegard looked like the dominant champ.
Yes.
And as you put it so eloquently, maybe the best middleweight in the world. So big up Gegard.
I think everybody always succumbs to recency bias.
Yeah.
Including us.
Yeah, especially us.
Especially us. So when I watched him dismantle Rory and just stick him with the jab the whole first round, and then Rory comes in for this weak takedown, and Gegard really showed his base there, opened him up, went to side control, full mounted him, and didn't let him off the hook. I just felt like, how is Robert Reaper going to do anything to this guy?
Different. It looks like one of those situations where we don't know. Like, I thought before that fight, Rory would have some areas where, oh, okay, yeah, maybe he'll do better with the stand-up a little bit, and he'll be able to work his magic. No matter where that fight went, it looked like Mousasi had his number, and it was just going to be a beatdown, which is what we saw. So I think the discrepancy is where, like I said, I was wrong.
Yes.
Overall, a great fight, though, and again, it's good to have a reminder that Mousasi is as good as he thought he
I
was.
think we needed that because his Bellator run, it's been a good run, but even when he fought, what's his name, Shlemko, Shlemko or whatever, he didn't do that good, and I wasn't very impressed with him. He said he was injured, and we heard a couple excuses there, but obviously his Bellator run hasn't been met with this level of success.
Yeah.
So he just kind of reminded us of what he can do.
And to be fair, I didn't see any of those other fights, so I'm just going to rock with you. But you're right. I guess he hasn't really made much noise on that side up until this fight.
A little disappointed in Rory that he didn't go for a conventional takedown, but I think that speaks to Mousasi's distance control, because that was something I was super impressed with, that he just kept in his own range, and Rory was just rendered helpless, really.
Yeah, almost a baby. You could say.
We're done with that fight, I think. So now we're moving on to the co-main.
Yeah.
Which everybody was excited for.
And especially not me, though, because before that fight, I mean, I said, my favorite line that I said, I think, from the last video, which is if they're not in their prime, don't waste my time.
Yes.
To that point.
Yes.
But when the fight did actually come on, I was watching the fight in a way where I was like, well, I wonder who's going to knock who up, because both these guys are just winging punches and basically looking down and closing their eyes. So it made for an exciting fight if you're into that.
Yes.
I kind of still stand where I was before the video, which is like, I don't really care for the fight, but...
It lasted a little longer than I wanted it to,
Okay.
because in the last video I did say I wanted it to be done in 4 minutes, and let's get to the main event. Because by this time, and we're on East Coast here, so you're talking about 1 a.m. before you even get that main event. So I'm kind of like, let's just get this over with here. Guys, when do you go out? And they both got rocked, so fair enough, it was a close fight. Do I need to see the fifth fight? I don't necessarily think so. Do I need them to see them fight again ever? No, I don't think so either.
It's 2-2 now, though, so I think it's inevitable that Scott's going to pull this one back up on us, and I don't know, we'll see. I guess what happens in the fifth one. I feel like it's almost for sure going to happen now, though. Like,
who else are you really going to match him up with, right? Yeah, you're not going to give him a title shot or anything.
There's nothing else to do with
just match him up again. Winner wins the whole tournament, and that's it. Last one I want to touch on is Raj's Radar, the victor, Aaron Pico.
You were right on the money with that, boy.
Man, he looked impressive.
You were right on the money with that, boy.
You know what? His best is yet to come. Aaron, don't let me down. That was a fantastic fight. He got challenged. I mean, Leandro Higo did not look like a slouch, but Pico still came on the victor's side.
And that's where I think, I mean, I'm trying to remember the early parts of the fight, but it's not resilient to me. But what really stands out is the fact that Aaron Pico, I mean, the power that he had in his hands, right? It felt like when he touched someone, they felt it. And Higo, as much as he's a veteran and he knows how to stay composed when he is touched, you could tell he was feeling the damage from those punches, and eventually it was just like, oh shit, this kid got too much. Yeah,
he wilted under the pressure, and Pico was putting that pressure on, and I love that. So his strategy going into fights, I'm all for. Forward pressure. Nobody's going to take you down, so you dictate the pace of that fight. So excited to see what happens next for him. Like I said, AJ McKee is fighting in the same division, so we got to figure it out and maybe even get him out to the UFC and see what he can do in the featherweight division over there.
Don't get me hyped.
But that's our Bellator rundown. I think we're done there.
Just a quick little recap.
Let us know what you think in the comments below. Subscribe, and we're out. Oos.